works. But I hate it when that happens. When I have like a technical hiccup, that's so frustrating. Let's see. Uh, but yeah, it seems like it's fine. Okay. Yeah, it's one of the things people don't tell you about classic Nintendo franchises. Oh, hang on. Are all my settings good? Okay. Uh, yeah, that's what people don't tell you about classic Nintendo games is that like they're not classics when they first come out. Right? Like not necessarily, right? Like not everybody like was wild about this game when it first was announced, right? Like I talk about that all the time, and yet like you look at it now and it's like, oh yeah, this is one of the best platformers ever made. Like it's an amazing game. You know, it's done really well on Switch. Like it might be the last game Retro Studios ever produces. Like, uh, oops. Oh wow, I missed. Really. Like in general, it's just a phenomenal title. But like people weren't on board with it when it first came out. You know, just like what Tears of the Kingdom is going through now, just like what Fire Emblem Engage is going through now. Right? These games that aren't necessarily like as well received when they first come out as they end up being. Yeah, this game gets better and better the more I play it. Like I was thinking how much I've really grown to love the soundtrack in particular. Like I've always liked it, but like I don't know. People were saying it was like one of the best ever when it first came out. I didn't agree with that initially. I think I agree now. Like now that I've listened to some of these tracks over and over again, like you really realize just how good they are. I think the problem is that like you don't hear the same tracks enough. Like the really good tracks, like Abyss Abyss, like Homecoming Hijinks, like you don't hear them a lot. It's just a handful of levels for like most tracks in the game, and that's cool because it gives each level its own unique sound. But like it's not something you're gonna notice until like you play them over and over again. How'd that not hurt him? Did it bump off his helmet? Yeah, this is a really good final boss, by the way. I'm not too keen on the boss fights in general, by the way, in this game, but in general, but like, yeah, this is a legit, really good final fight. I don't know, but like, that's the thing with like the boss fights in this game in general. Like, they're all like objectively good, except maybe the fish one. But like, I just don't enjoy them. Like, I just don't think this is what the game is good at. Like, I fight a boss in this game, and I'm just like, okay, time to get to the next world. Like, I don't know. I love the levels so much. The bosses just never feel like they're as interesting. Weirdly enough, I think the Donkey Kong game with the best boss fights is probably Jungle Beat. Like, whenever I play, like, Jungle Beat and do the boss fights there, it's, like, it's so much fun. Yeah, it's a pretty hard fight, too. Even I'm playing on normal. This isn't even, like, the hard difficulty. And yet this is way harder than, like, Gwyn from Dark Souls. Oh. How the fuck were you supposed to survive that? I love how, like, characters just keep whipping out more and more ridiculous moves. Like, in general, Frederick is, like, one of the most underappreciated Nintendo antagonists ever. Like, I love the Snowmads, I love him, but he's never appeared in a game after this. Like, it's such a shame. Because I think this guy has, like, really had the capacity to be, like, seen as one of the great Nintendo antagonists of the decade, but no. It didn't happen. We got Ravenbeak, like, I feel the same way about Ravenbeak and Dread, actually. It feels like whenever Nintendo's been making, like, top-tier bad guys, like, new characters for the past several years, but, like, nobody really cares. Right? You look at, like, Splatoon, nobody cares. Like, when you look at this, nobody cares. You look at Metroid Dread, like, it feels like no one cares. It's not actually true, because I'm sure that, like, as this game gains in popularity, people will start talking about this stuff more. But, like, yeah. It's, like, it's so frustrating. Like, seeing people, like, talk about King K. Rool when, like, I don't think he's as good as an antagonist. Like, objectively, I think Frederick is the better villain. Like, he does more to the island, he does more to Donkey Kong, he's more of a threat. Like, he has a better boss fight, like, better music. Like this guy is objectively better than K. Rool in every way, shape, and form, but because he's not, like, the original Donkey Kong Country antagonist, nobody really cared. It's such a shame, because I wanted this guy to be in, like, Smash Bros. And stuff like that. But, yeah, it's just not going to happen, because it feels like not enough people care about the character. It's such a shame. That's definitely something I think, like, Smash 6 should focus on. Give more attention to more obscure, like, Nintendo characters. Like, put Ravenbeak in there, put Frederick in there, put, like, the 4 champions from Breath of the Wild in there. Like, it doesn't have to be, like, main characters, right? Like Magnus from Kid Icarus Uprising. Like, there are so many, like, fan favorite characters that just don't get any attention. That could have gotten into Smash Ultimate, but no, we had to have our third-party reps. We have to have, like, fucking Sonic the Hedgehog and Minecraft Steve instead of characters that are actually good. Here we go. I don't know. That is something I've been thinking about a lot. Is that, like, Nintendo has been better than ever since the Wii U came out, or even, like, I think even with the original Wii as well. Like, that's been true for a long time, and yet, like, you don't really see general audiences talk about that. Because I was totally on board with the whole, like, Super Nintendo is peak Nintendo thing for a long time. Until, like, the Wii U era, I would say. But, like, yeah, seeing people, like, get stuck in that mindset even today, it's kind of frustrating. Like, how many people play the original DKC but don't necessarily understand that, like, wait, they're putting out new Donkey Kong Country games, and they're better than the old ones in a lot of ways? Like, it's so frustrating. Like, you either like everything Donkey Kong related, or, like, you mostly like the originals. It feels like there's not anybody who, like, will tell you completely straight-faced that, like, Returns is better. Like, the new games are better in a lot of ways. And, like, I suppose that's out of, like, respect and deference to the originals, but, like, I don't know. Like, this is definitely one of those games that I think was a victim of just the anti-Nintendo sentiments in 10 years ago. Like, this really should be seen as, like, one of the best platformers ever, and yet I just don't... I don't see that from the community that much. Yes. I love how, like, they introduced the new mechanic of throwing guys into the background for this one fight. Like, it's so cool. Like, in general, this last world was a banger. Like, basically every stage in World 6 is amazing. And after, like, the midness that was, like, World 5, that's really appreciated. Alright. This is a really hard boss fight, by the way. Like, every time I do it, I really struggle. Oh, I'm wearing a Donkey Kong shirt, by the way. Oops. Yeah, I've been so hooked on this game. It's like... Yeah, the game is almost 10 years old. I'd like to have it, like, have beaten all the levels in it before the 10-year anniversary on the 21st. Yeah, it's this month. It's 10 years old now. I thought it was, like, early February that it came out. But it actually came out on the 21st, which is weird to think about. Oh, fuck, really? It's a crazy fight. Like, it takes, like, a good long while to beat. It's one of the reasons I don't fight this boss a lot. Like, I feel the same way about the boss in Returns. The final boss in Returns is that, like, it takes way too long to do. Now, it's legit, like, objectively fun, but, like, every time I do it, it's like, man, this is too much. Oh, whoop. Yeah, I don't know the way you're supposed to. Maybe you're supposed to stay on the far end and then come back. Okay. I love the fact he can change his size. That's so weird to me, but... Okay. Yeah, he tries to avoid it. Like, he's deliberately avoiding that. Okay, you wait for him to laugh. Okay. Okay, got him. Look at how fast he is. Like, you can't even jump on top of him because he's so fast. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. He just fires ice dragons at you out of nowhere? Okay, that's crazy. This guy's such a real threat. I love it. Yeah, hopefully it's time for a real sequel. We got the port on Switch, which is done like better, I think, than the original release. So, well, actually, I'm playing the Switch version now. So hopefully, we'll get a sequel. This Nintendo Direct. That's actually like my big thing. Is that like we need more Donkey Kong. Like after the movie, we need more. We need more Donkey Kong. DK is my favorite character in the movie, by the way. Here we go. Got him. Okay. Got him. Yes. That was quite a bit easier than I remember it being. I mean, it still took a while, but yeah. We beat the game. I remember well, I guess I've gotten better at games over the past decade. Oh, here goes. Look at this Kino. Wow. I want Donkey Kong Island's border policy. Oh, he gets the horn? Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, man, I hope it comes back in the next game. Ah. Man. What Kita? Yeah, this game marked the return of Dixie Kong, right? And you don't see a lot of people talk about that. What a big deal that was for fans. Like, I cannot wait until like Donkey Kong like reaches the limelight again. Like, people don't like talking about this, but like DK is one of the underutilized Nintendo IPs now because it's been like a decade. The bongos. Since when did Dixie play the guitar? At the cell. I don't remember that band sequence at the end. 10 out of 10. Greatest game ever. Oh, man. Need a sequel now, Nintendo. I want you to announce a Nintendo Direct this week, and then, like, you start off the show, and boom, it's Donkey Kong Country Returns 3. I want that so badly. That was so good! Like, I cannot begin to tell you just how much fun I had, like, playing through this again. And it wasn't that long ago that I played through the Wii U version, right? Like, I was playing, like, I did, like, yeah, I did it once in normal mode, and then again on hard mode. Yeah, that was some good shit. That was some wild stuff. Is there something wrong with the stream? Like, why do I keep losing viewers? Uh... Okay, by the looks of it, like, the OBS is just wrong. Like, it just keeps going up and down, like, randomly. It makes no sense. Like, I had one crash already tonight, so... Yeah, we need a new Donkey Kong game for sure. Definitely need that. Make it happen, Nintendo. Get Rareware back if you need to. Yeah, I'm definitely anxious for that new Nintendo Direct because it feels like we haven't gotten anything really big this year. Like all we got was like another Code R, which was like okay, I guess, but like, yeah, next week we're getting Tomb Raider and like Mario vs. DK, and then Sign Order the week after that. But like, yeah, like I feel like March is too late in the year to be getting like a major release with like Unicorn Overlord and Princess Peach Showtime. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like the first 2 months of this year has been not great. I think. To be fair, I mostly feel that way because I don't love another Code R the way I loved like Fire Emblem Engage. It is like the issue. Like, a lot of people love another Code R, and that's fine. But, like, I don't know. Like, everything I've been playing lately just hasn't been spectacular. Like, Dragon Quest Monsters was terrible. Like, I tried playing Yeast 9 last night, and was bored to tears. Who drops off these presents? Yeah, I tried going to like the extra levels, like before I beat the game, but I realized I think you have to beat the game first before you can like unlock the secret levels in each world, which I didn't realize on my first playthrough, which is interesting to think about. But yeah, so there's a hidden seventh world. The seventh world's kind of disappointing for what I remember. Like it's just a place where wait, how do you okay, wait. I thought you just bought a key or something to another. How do you unlock the hidden paths? Wait, hang on. I don't remember this capsule toy thing. Oh, did they change the way you get extras in this game? I think the way it worked in the original release was that, like, you had to beat the game on time attack and hard mode to get everything. So they might have just changed the way that worked. Okay. That makes sense, actually. Okay, just let me cycle through it, though. many did I buy? Oh no. This is boring. Like, why can't I just skip them? R.I.P. Xbox? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, when is their announcement gonna be? Because like there was legit speculation that they were gonna confirm that the Xbox brand is done. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but certainly feels that way, doesn't it? I mean, they were teasing the idea. Okay. Yeah, how do you unlock the extra levels? Like I thought all you did was like buy a key or something. Like, how do you? Is it a secret exit? I don't think it is. Yeah, nobody's even close. Yeah, I wanted to play the extra levels, but like, how do you get them? Like, you can see them on the map there, so it's not just me bullshitting. Extras, credits, summary. There aren't secret levels, are they? It's crazy that I don't remember how to do those. Maybe they changed the way it works in this version? Wait, are there secret exits? Secret... Oh, they are secret exits! Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, I completely forgot. Secret exit. Okay, wow. I completely forgot about that. I swear... Okay, so I think the key thing was in the original Returns. Okay. Okay, 1-2 has a secret exit. Okay. Okay, yeah, so they have secret egg. Wow, okay, I completely forgot about that. I had no idea. Yeah, it's crazy that I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I have a vague recollection of getting the one in Sawmill Thrill. That's probably because, like, that's one of my favorite levels. Wow, it's crazy to think about. Yeah, I guess, like, I've never gotten the secret exits other than my first playthrough, so that's why I don't remember them. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, because, like, usually what I do, like, in this game, like, if I want to play it, I just do my best file, so. Wow, that's crazy. Starting... Oh, wow. It's gonna take a lot of work to get through the rest of the game, huh? We gotta get all the Kong letters, and we gotta find the secret exits? Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be able to beat it before the 10-year anniversary. Not that I don't want to, but... I love getting in the water with sharks. Badass. Maybe I need to like lure the sharks down here or some shit. I love the sharks. They're so goofy looking. Look at that, like the little fangs. Yeah, it's definitely one of the things that like I like about Returns. It has sharks. Like, how is that not cool? Sharks are like the most underutilized like thing in video games ever. Like, why? Like, I don't know. They just seem like a natural fit to be like a Nintendo antagonist. They've never actually done them. They've done everything else, like turtles, pigs, like like literally everything else, but like not a ton of sharks. I guess they want to avoid like stereotypical like mean animals, but yeah, growing up in schools, they would keep telling us that like sharks aren't actually aggressive. And I have to wonder, like, in hindsight, like, I brought this up before, like, is that, like, a woke thing? Because, like, everyone I talk to who knows what they're talking about is just, like, yeah, sharks can be aggressive. I mean, I saw that Kids Next Door episode growing up. I always bring that up whenever I, like, talk about sharks, is that, like, that really fucked up Kids Next Door episode where, like, they go through the drive-through. Like, here goes. Yeah, I probably wouldn't like Kids Next Door watching it today, but like, I have a lot of fond memories growing up with it, because like, I had the same kind of like view of the world of like adults coming after you. There he goes. Like, I just loved that concept. Oh, is this it? Oh, wow, okay. It's crazy how there's, like, hidden stuff like this down here. Things that you can only reach with, like, certain characters. Wow. Okay, these are the secret exits. Yeah, I remember these. Wow, I completely forgot about these. Wow. I guess they aren't remarkable secret exits. Yeah, these are not like Super Mario World fly under the bridge, like tier hidden, I would say. Yeah, I remember the design of the thing, but yeah, okay, so they're secret exits. Okay. I'm curious if any of these hidden levels are good, because I'm not sure if they are. I was like bored to tears like of World 5. Like I hate World 5. Like I played the game enough where I'm just like, yeah, the game's like generally top tier, but you know, World 4 isn't great, and World 5 is just abominably bad. Now World 4 has like the best water levels in the entire series, like objectively, but like I just don't like them very much. Like it's just my personal preference. Yeah, we have to get the KONG letters too, so we can get the last level. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna unlock the secret levels and then beat the secret level, and then we'll move on to the next world. And then we'll beat World 7. Like, I don't think we're gonna do a hard mode playthrough, like, anytime soon. It'll probably be what we do, like, next time. That or, like, Time Attack. I don't know. Like, every time I get to, like, doing Time Attack, I just get bored. Like, I think my priority now is beating a hard mode, which I've never actually done. I've gotten close. Like, the Wii U version, on the Wii U version, I'm about, like, I'm on World 5, so I'm almost done. I wouldn't struggle with it, I think, like, after World 5. Like, World 5, it's the worst world in the game, but it's also the hardest, so... It's the one I've always struggled with the most. Like, World 6 is just badass. Like, I love World 6 so much, I would blast through it, like, when I get to it on hard mode. Like, there are so many stages of World 6 that are just the best ever. 6-1. I think 6-2, 6-1, and 6-4, 6-6. I think are like the ones that stick out to me as being the best. Maybe not so much 6-2. Is it 6-1 or 6-2? 6-6 is definitely the best. That shit is so keen. Going up an avalanche, like a mountain during an avalanche, is like the coolest idea for a platforming level ever. Like I'm shocked. I don't think that'll be topped ever. Like it's just one of those things that you're just like, you know, like why isn't this done more? Like they come up with so many neat concepts in these games, and like I feel like they just never get enough appreciation for them. Yeah, I don't think I'm terribly far on the stage. Here we go. Oh, okay. I don't know, maybe I'm being too harsh on it, but... Yeah, I don't think I'm crazy about it. Oh, whoop, what the fuck? I missed that? Wait, how, okay. So you're supposed to hit the thing? I guess you're supposed to land on the platform and then jump down to get the G. The way it looks is that, like, you're supposed to aim for the owl, but I guess not. Nope. Nope. Yeah, KO and G. I already got it. Yeah, we already got all the KO and G letters, I think, for the first 3 worlds. Definitely the first 2. No, I think we got halfway through with it. So, yeah, we're already pretty close. Yeah, not a great level. I didn't care for that at all. Definitely not making it on the top 10 list. Like, here's the thing. Like, even the bad levels aren't that bad. Like, the problem with World 5 is that it's just, like, a bunch of boring, gimmicky levels just slapped together. It's... Yeah, I think you can typically tell where... Yeah, 1-3... Okay. Yeah, so they tell you where this... Okay, I think it's pretty obvious where the secret exits are, but... Okay. I never got over the fact that, like, they ripped off DuckTales. By the way, when is DuckTales going to get, like, released again? It's been forever. Oh, here we go. It's been forever since we've seen a DuckTales re-release. Like, the Wii U version was the remastered one, which had, like, the voice acting and the... That was the last appearance of, like, the original Scrooge McDuck, wasn't it? He was, like, 90 or some shit, like, doing the character again. It was crazy. But, like... But yeah, I would like to give DuckTales another shot. Like, I didn't hate the game when I played it, but I wasn't, like, crazy about it either. I don't know, in general, it feels like I haven't... I don't know, I've really fallen off of, like, NES games in particular. Like, there was a point, like, 10 years ago where I was really fired up about playing all the classics, and I don't know, I just fell off of it eventually. I just don't... I didn't grow up with NES, so I just don't have that much of an attachment. Like, I'm honestly starting to wonder if I ever will finish a lot of those games. Like, even, like, Game Boy, like, games I really enjoy, like Wario Land 3, I've been putting them off forever, and I just... It has nothing to do with, like, liking them. It's just, like, one of those things where I'm just, like... I don't know, I have so much more going on. Like, so many things I enjoy. It's, like... I don't know, like... Playing NES just doesn't seem... like it's really the thing for me to do, honestly. And I suppose that's fine, like, I'm never going to be able to play every great game that exists, but... I don't know. It's kind of disappointing at the same time too. You know, like yeah, there's all this great stuff out there, and I just don't have any experience with it. Like just look at like my Super Nintendo and N64 online stats versus my NES one. It is kind of sad, honestly. Yeah, I'm hoping we get like, oh yeah, today was the 20th anniversary of Metroid Zero Mission, I believe. It's crazy that we're at the point now where like every day it feels like it's the anniversary of some classic game. But yeah, Zero Mission is 20 years old now, which is really exciting considering how I don't know. Like there are a lot of people who will try to tell you that like Zero Mission like was terrible. Like it was casualized. Like they'll try all sorts of things. Sean Malmstrom. Like, but like I don't know. When you look at like its reception, when you look at how many people are like looking back on that release fondly, and how I'm legit like it is my most anticipated Game Boy Advance Online game right now. Don't tell me that's where I'm supposed to go. It looks like I need Dixie Kong or some shit. Oh, here we go. There it is. Ding. Yes, we did it. Okay, they're not hard to find. Okay. Yeah, by the looks of it, this is going to be a game we're going to play regularly until I 100% it. Yeah, every time I play this game, like, I like it more and more. For sure. Yeah, it sucks that I'm putting off Super Mario Galaxy 2. Like, we have to go back to that. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm complaining about not having new games to play, but meanwhile, I'm just like, oh, wait, Super Mario Galaxy 2, I need to play that. Like, I have so much to play, but... Synthetic Man? I think he's everything wrong with, like, outrage alt-right YouTubers. I mean, alt-right isn't the term. You can't use alt-right anymore, because, like, people have distanced themselves from that term. Like, he is a, anti-woke YouTuber. Like, he is everything wrong with anti-woke YouTubers, I think. That he, like, sees, like, wokeness and everything, and, like, kind of refuses to acknowledge, like, how good the things he covers actually is. Like, I don't know. Like, that whole, like, Zelda video was just, like, laughably stupid. Yeah, so I have, like, really strong issues with Synthetic Man. Like, I wish I was, like, making fun of him more often. It's just, like... But, like, I don't know. Like, I just don't have the time. Oh, did I not get the cave? Fuck, we're gonna have to play the level again. This is like a limbo level. Look at, like, the bug things. Like, oh. Wait, were those the moss things from Hollow Knight? Hello. Yeah, I'm just playing the greatest game ever made, Tropical Freeze. Yeah, this is not my favorite level. Yeah, I don't like this level either. Like, in general, I think, like, the Limbo levels look a little bit too much like, Wait, did the first game come out before Limbo? It might have. Definitely not the second game, but, like, yeah, like, the Limbo levels really... I hate calling them style over substance, but they typically are. Oh, that's right. Didn't Super Mario Bros. Wonder rip this off? With, like, the stretchy thing? Yeah, I think the style was really cool. Like, it's weird to think about, but I think the best usage of this style ever is from that, like, that video, like, the the K. Rool fan-made, like, music video that those guys produced with, like, the voice actors from the cartoon, where, like, Donkey Kong is just in the shadows, and it's like, it does not need to be that fucking cool, but it is. Legit my favorite use of, like, the style ever. Like, I've never cared for it in the actual games, but, like, seeing it there was just like, holy fucking shit. Those guys, man, Like, I don't know who those guys were, but like that is like some of the best fan work I've seen in like a long, long fucking time. Like, I can't think of the last time I was so impressed with something. And it was entirely out of like passion for the IP. Like, I don't know. Well, I mean, passion for like the Donkey Kong Country cartoon, I should say. Like, because it was very much like rooted in like that cartoon specifically, which is interesting to talk about because everyone tries to tell you that cartoon is like objectively bad, but then like you actually talk to people who have seen it and like everyone's like pretty enthusiastic about it. Like, I'm fairly enthusiastic about it. Like, I watched it growing up. Like, I was thrilled when I learned Donkey Kong had a cartoon. You know, like I love fucking DK. So it's like, yeah, it's definitely interesting looking back on stuff like that. Stuff like the Zelda cartoon, stuff like the Mario one, like stuff that the DK one. Like, people will tell you this stuff is bad, but it's really not. Yeah, we gotta get the KO and G letters. I can't believe I forgot. Like, but yeah, that music video was just like objectively like top tier shit. Like, it was just so good. Anti-woke. I don't... My thing right now is that, like, I do firmly believe that, like, I think people make the mistake of blaming all the problems in modern entertainment on wokeness and not on, like, a genuine lack of talent. Right? It has nothing to do with, like, political... Like, things were bad before woke culture took off in 2007. Right? Like, people like to pretend they weren't, but they were. Right? So it's like... Yeah, woke culture to me is, like, a complete non-entity in, like, the problems in video games in particular. But, like, yeah, like, films were getting worse, like, even after the 80s, right? Like, it's not like a... You could argue that, like, woke culture is the reason behind it, but that doesn't mean you should... Wait, did I miss my O? I think I missed my O. I don't know. Like, you shouldn't blame woke culture for everything, you know? Like... And I think too many people, like, see it that way. Like Suicide Squad, right? People are, like, focusing too much on, like, the woke aspects of it. Like, oh, Sweet Baby Incorporated. Like, they're doing that. But then they're not, like, looking at the obvious, which is, like... The fact that it's a live service game, that it was a looter shooter, like all this like toxic shit that has nothing to do with wokeness, but like everyone's just kind of writing it off. And like you're even seeing the same people like turn around and try to say that like, oh, Gotham Knights was way better than this, when like really, like Gotham, it was the same kind of thing, right? Like I'd argue even like Arkham Knight and Arkham City were steps down from what like Arkham Asylum accomplished, right? Which was like a genuinely good, like interesting Batman the Animated Series game, right? Like everything else is just I don't know, like everything else has just felt like a downgrade. And like for forever you didn't really see people talk about that. Like people were legit saying Arkham City was like one of the best superhero games ever made. Like even though it pales in comparison to like a bunch of Spider-Man games. In general, like, it's weird, because I started watching, like, the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon last night, like, the really good one, the one that everyone says is, like, the GOAT, and, like, it kind of dawned on me when I was watching it, that, like, I've always personally preferred Spider-Man over Batman, like, personally, like, I was just thinking about that, and, like, the issue, like, lately is that, like, Batman has a lot more... You know, the Dark Knight hype, I think, is like the big thing. Yeah, it's like a Batman was more relevant for a brief period of time in like the mid 2000s with like Arkham Asylum and the Dark Knight and stuff like that. Well, like Spider-Man was doing like the one more day stuff. Like I think like actually growing up and actually like looking at both characters, like I think I did always lean more towards Spider-Man. Because the character is more interesting, like the storylines are better. Like, I just like the character. And I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, again, like, I feel like a lot of these comic book characters, like, they're all hype, you know? Like, when you think about it, like, there are plenty of better characters than, like, Superman or Batman or whatever. But, like, they don't get any attention because, like, they're not, like, the face of their respective companies, right? Here we go. Did I miss the O? I think I must have. Let's go back. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I don't like this area, is that, like, wait, what am I doing? The Putin interview? I haven't watched it. Like, I saw the meme about, like, Putin going into, like, autistic detail about the history of the West or something. Like, oh, do you know the history of your people or some shit? I don't know. I really love that because I do think I don't know. Like, I think the fact is the influence the West has over the rest of the world is crumbling. Like, we don't know what made ourselves great, and that's very intentional on the part of the establishment. But, like, you know, we were specifically, you know, taught to hate ourselves, to be, like, helpless, to not know how to do anything and not have any real opinions of our own, to not be proactive. Like, we were trained to do that, like, from a very, very young age. And, yeah, it's reached the point where, like, the establishment just doesn't have anybody competent to keep things running, and I think it's becoming very obvious. Like, Tucker Carlson's really interesting to me because, like, allegedly he's this, like, hard-hitting journalist who's based in Red Pill and stuff like that. But, like, reality, he's just, like, he's as controlled as all the other personalities, right? Here we go. I don't know. I see very few people talking about, like, the actual problems with a society. They just want to, like, blame other people. Which is kind of the problem with, like, woke culture in general. It's just like, oh yeah, blame the immigrant, blame women. Don't take responsibility at all for yourself. Like, blame everyone around you, right? It's like, I never had that mindset. I'm like, I've always been really curious as to why that is, because like, I feel very much different from other people in that regard, because I've always tried very hard at everything else I do, and like, I don't see anybody around me doing that, and I know it's because, like, they've never had to try hard at anything to succeed, right? Like, they don't see the value in it. They just want to have fun, bro. They want to live the Nick Ricada lifestyle, right? I know, it's so weird seeing people, like, just... Yeah, I've gotten way better at platformers over the years, because I remember doing this and being, like, just intimidated by it, but now I just kind of go through the motions. I guess I'm better at, like, Donkey Kong Country Returns than I used to be. Like, I think when I first played this, like, I was so hung up on the fact it doesn't play like the original. Are there no KO and G letters in this level? I guess there aren't. Okay. Okay, so there are puzzle pieces, though. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going for puzzle pieces right now. The announcement rumor. Yeah, like, they're always doing this stuff. Like, it's always some rumor or something. Like, I don't buy into any of that from any of those people. Here it is. There was supposed to be a Nintendo Direct this month, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna happen. Like maybe they'll do it next week, but I think if we get past Mario vs. DK coming out, like I don't think we'll be. Oh fuck! Oh wow, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, if we get past like the next week without a Nintendo Direct, like I don't think we're gonna get one. Wow, that was embarrassing. I thought he would get up there sooner than he did. Okay. But yeah, I put no faith in Switch 2 rumors, like, at all. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't know, why would you, though? Like, what exactly are we looking forward to? Like, with the Switch 2? Like, I would rather they just put new games on the Switch. Like, what's the big deal? Like don't give me, like, oh, it's underpowered crap. Because, like, how many games on Switch look and play like Tears of the Kingdom, right? Like, really, anything... I don't see like technology getting better. So like, why would I want an incremental upgrade? Like, why would I want to pay like $600 for nothing, right? Like, it's the same with my phones, right? Like, I would rather just keep the same phone forever and just like upgrade it like every 5 or 6 years or something. But like, because they break so often. Oh, here we go. I hate these phones. Yeah, phones break way too easily. Like mine's like 5 months old or something. It already has this like giant crack in it. It's stupid. I had it in like in a case. It has like a screen protector and it's still cracked. So I think I might switch to Samsung or something. Here goes. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I remember these levels being a nightmare, but I guess I've gotten better at the game over the past like several years. Like, I don't think I've beaten these levels more than once, so. Sawmill Thrill. Yeah, Sawmill Thrill is one of my favorite levels, so it's nice to see it. Yeah, this is specifically the level I pointed out as like to people as just being like proof this game was like Kino. Like it angers me that like most people weren't like as over the moon about this stage as I was, but this was my favorite thing about the game, like back in the day. Like I loved this. What is my next? Yeah, I remember vaguely where the secret exit is. It's like, I think you have to go above the... Yeah, I think I missed it. Yeah, I think it's definitely during the log portion. We. But yeah, the reason like the community is so adamant that the Switch 2 is launching soon, like they cannot allow the Switch to overtake the PS2, right? Because doing so would be an acknowledgement that like Switch is more Nintendo has a stronger brand than PlayStation, and that would kind of like collapse the entire narrative of like what Sony has tried to build up over the years. Like, oh, we're way more popular than Nintendo. Well, no, you're not. Never have been. But... like, it's crazy. The kind of, like, crazy nonsense that people will spout at you. Like, Sean Malmstrom the other day, like, he legit tried to, like, tell us that, like, the Nintendo DS was a failure. Like, oh, it was getting outsold by the PSP. Yeah, because people thought the PSP was going to stomp it initially. But that quickly turned out to not be the case. Like it's... I have never in my life seen someone try to pretend like the DS was a failure. Well, actually, I have. You know, back when it was still, like, a popular platform. But, like, yeah. Like, yeah, the fact that, like, he's... this guy is, like, spouting mid-2000s talking points, like, today, really just goes to show you just how desperate these people are. And like he's saying about the DS, which is currently the highest selling Nintendo game ever, Nintendo console ever, right? The Switch is on the way to outselling it, and like he's talking trash about both. Like he's still like pretending Mario Wonder was a disappointment. Like really? Are you serious? That doesn't make any sense. Like all he plays are like these like old RPGs, or RPGs that look like old RPGs, right? Like you know, Octopath Traveler and Unicorn Overlord and stuff like that. Not that there's anything wrong with playing those games, obviously. Like I like them too, but like why are you downplaying the Nintendo games that are coming out, right? Like it makes no sense. I forgot to record a video today. Because I chose to go out tonight. I'm just like... I don't know, man. I'm just like... I'm enjoying my time out of the house, but like... I don't know. If I'm not getting work done, it's like... I don't know. I always regret it after I get home. No matter like how well the night goes, I'm just kind of like... yeah, like this... I probably should have stayed home. Like every single time, it's getting kind of frustrating. I think I do need to get over that, but no shit. Yeah, I think it's under there. Yeah, I was legit like thinking I was gonna buy Tekken 8 this weekend. I legit thought I was gonna like, oh yeah, I have Steam, I have a PC, like I'll get Tekken 8 and just like practice for the Nintendo version. And like in the end, I just didn't do it. Like I feel like I'm at the point now where there's nothing anybody can do to get me on PC. Like, oh, we have Grand Theft Auto 6, no. Like we have Tekken 8, no. Like we have this, no. Elden Ring, no. Power World, no. Like there's just all these games that people say are great, and I'm not even like interested. I'm not even like gonna consider it really. Like Tekken 8's the closest I've ever gotten to well, I actually did have it pre-ordered. Like I legit was gonna do it before like the whole Baldur's Gate 3 thing, and I began to realize that like Steam was an actual problem. Like there we go. Yeah, definitely one of the negative aspects of this game. The bonus rooms aren't great. Like, compared to DKC 2, like, it's shocking how uninspired these are. Okay. Yeah, I find that interesting that, like, both of those games aren't getting any momentum at all. Like, I think 10 years ago, like, people would have seriously pushed, like, Foam Stars as, like, a competitor to Splatoon, but that's not happening. Did you hear that the producer complained about all the Splatoon comparisons? Like this guy created like a blatant ripoff of Splatoon, and he's like gonna complain about like that's the thing about Nintendo IPs is that you can't really copy them without people pointing out the fact that it is a copy, right? Like Power World is going through this, like Foam Stars is going through this. Like it'll be interesting to see what happens when like Splatoon takes off. Like I would say already, it's already like the best online shooter franchise for kids. Oh, here we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, I found it. Yeah, Foam Stars pissed me off. Like, I know I haven't been talking about it a lot, but that really was like the Power World of last year. Like with being a blatant like rip off of a Nintendo IP. Not enough people like talked about that. Like in general, I don't think enough people are talking about how common this is now. To just like rip off Nintendo and like try to pass it off as like, no, this is generic. No, it's not. Oops. Yeah, I don't even know what Helldivers is. Like, I hear the word Helldivers and I think of like a novel I read like when I was sick last year. No, it was a couple years back. No, I listened to it on audiobook when I was sick. On Audible when I was sick. And like I don't remember a thing about it. It had something to do with like people who lived in like an airship, like after the apocalypse. Like it's like Fallout, but with whatever. Oh shit, really? Oh yeah, speaking of like, okay. Like, why is Digimon Adventure not like I don't understand this. Like they have the first 12 episodes of Digimon on Prime Video, but like nothing after that. So I bought like the first season and like I was expecting to get others, but like I had a look and like it looks as if there's not anything after that on Prime. And I don't know what the deal with that is, but like I think like I'm so sick of this because this happened with Cobra Kai as well, where like different like shows don't always have their entire run on Prime Video. So it's like, okay, I have to switch to a different service. Why? Like it doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like I think I'm legit just gonna not finish Digimon because of this, and it's kind of frustrating because I was kind of into it. I was like committed to finishing it, but it's not that long, like 52 episodes apparently. I'm surprised it was that short, but I would have thought it was like at least 100. I guess things seem longer when you're a kid. I thought the same thing about like Scooby-Doo too. Like, wait, there's only 26 episodes, really? There's like technically a season 3, but it's completely different. I don't even consider like the season 3 of Scooby-Doo to be like part of the original run. Like I think the first 2 seasons are like the real one, the one that everybody remembers. Like nobody remembers the ones after that. Oh, fuck! There has to be a way to like gauge your jump, but I'm not doing it properly. Yeah, I guess you could just jump at the end and then just let the button go sooner. Oh, okay, that doesn't work. Okay, you had to jump a little bit sooner. Yeah, you're going so fast on the hill, it like screws up your timing. Okay. Oops. Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you think I should play next? Oops. Shit, really? Like, there's something about the angle that's just throwing me off. Yeah, what games on PS5? There's nothing out. Like, nothing. Like, I don't even know why we're still having this conversation. Because that's been true for a long time. For, like, the past decade, at least. There's nothing out. Like, people want to pretend Spider-Man is great. Like, no, fuck you. Oh. Yeah, hitting the slope makes you get down faster. Okay. The timing for this is weird. I can't seem to get it. Yeah, what should I play after this, do you think? I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to play another Kodari yet. I might wait another week, like a while. I don't know. It's not too long, but it's just like, I'm really not feeling it. Like, I'm considering just stopping where I'm at because I'm just not enjoying it that much. I mean, like, I like the first game just fine, but I'm not really fired up about playing the sequel. It's just like, I don't know. It's just, I didn't like the start of it. It's like, like, I can't get over the fact that her dad abandoned her again. Like, are you serious? It's just like, I don't know. I'm just not super into it. Like, I did not like Another Code as much as I hoped I would, for sure. I jumped too early. Pokemon? I mean, I've played every Pokemon. Like, I don't know. Like, I tried putting in, like, Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl last night. And I tried playing it, and it's just like, yeah, I really just don't like Gen 4 that much. So, like, it's one of those things where I'm just like, yeah, there's nothing Pokemon related I want to play right now. Like, I want to, I want to do more stuff in Pokemon, but it's just like, I tend to blast through those games so quickly. We're gonna have to wait for a new one, I think. Yep. Are you serious? I hit the jump and... Okay, really? Yeah, I guess... I never did 100% Legends Arceus, so I guess I could go back to it. But, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I want to play other RPGs right now. Like, I'm not really thrilled about the idea of playing Pokemon. Like, if I were to play any Pokemon game, it would be, like, Gen 2 or something. And that just hasn't been re-released. Like, yeah, that'll be something I would like to do, is, like, play Gen 1 on NSO. But... That's gonna be so Kino when, like, we finally get the chance to do that. Because I've been wanting to do that for years, and I just haven't had the opportunity. Yeah, it's so weird to me that, like, the demographic that was most upset about the Game Awards was, like, PlayStation fanboys. Because, like, Spider-Man 2 didn't win anything. They call me 007. Zero. What was the joke? They call me 007? Like, because they got 0 awards or some shit. Like, but, like, 7 nominations. Like, I don't, I don't know what the joke was. But, yeah, we really need to... we really need to make that commonly known, is that nobody cares about the Game Awards. I don't know. I'll never get over that. I think I'm done. Like, I've been, like, covering the Game Awards for, like, regularly for the past, like, several years, but, like, yeah, I think 2023 is gonna be the last time. Like, I think it's over at this point. In general, I think the anti-Nintendo thing is over in general because, like, who are these people fooling? Like, that's the issue. They can prop up Baldur's Gate 3 all they want, but it's not going to stop Zelda from being successful, right? Oh. Oh. I can't believe I missed that final jump. Okay. Yeah, that took way longer than it should have. Yeah, I think we're ready to play something else. What should we play? Yeah, these are the levels I don't typically play as much, so it's definitely weird kind of seeing them and kind of being like, oh wait, I don't remember this very well. Yeah, I said I was gonna play it's been forever since we played Classic Mega Man. So I re-downloaded it. Which one should we do? 2 or 1? I always play 1 whenever I come back to that stuff. I think I want to do 2 because it's just been forever since I played 2. Yeah, I said a while ago that I was done with Mega Man because like I was just so burned out on like playing all these mediocre games, but I don't know, I might be ready to come back and like just play through some of the actual classics. Let's see. Yeah, we might as well start from the beginning. Where do we continue from? Yeah, it's kind of my problem with these games that like every time I come back to them, I want to like uh start from the beginning. I want to like continue the file I had left off on instead of like just enjoying the game for what it is. Normal and difficult. Yeah, I was just saying that I was like kind of upset that I haven't spent a lot more time with NES games, so it might be a good time to kind of get back into it. Yeah, one of the reasons I haven't played these games a lot is that, like, I want to finish 9 and 10 first, and I beat the first 6, decided that I had no interest in playing 7 and 8 because they're garbage. And then I moved on to 9, I never beat it. Like, 9 is like Kina, like, I legit think 9 is, like, the best Mega Man game. Like, classic. I'm so confused about, like... Ooh. I don't know. Do you think kids still play these games? And I guess I played this fairly young. But... I mean, I wanted to play Mega Man games, but like I didn't have access to them, and the ones they were producing at the time were crap. People forget that like the 2000s was like they were producing Mega Man games, but like all of them just were not very good. Like Zero had like all these problems. Yeah, lately I've been playing a lot of X, so it's nice to come back and play, like, Mega Man Classic. Yeah, this is the first time I played it in, like, years, I think. $11? Yeah, I've never played 11. Because, well, I own 11, but, like, the reason I never finished it is because, yeah, 9 and 10. I had to... Yeah, I've heard 11's actually legit good, but, like, I just haven't gotten it. Like, I can't get over the Robot Masters. I think they're the worst. But, like, I don't know. I'll have to actually play it through one of these days. Like, again, I didn't grow up with these games, so it's been kind of weird, like, playing through all of them. Like, I still have to, like, go through the Zero games. Like, am I on Zero 2 or 3? I might be on 3 now. Yeah, I don't even remember how many Zero games I've played. That's pretty bad. Like, I don't know. Like, I wish Zero was better. Like, Zero is, like, seems like such a cool idea. There's so many things I like about it. like the lore changes and stuff like that. Like same with X, is that like I like aspects of it, but like it feels like it never really came together in like a series the way Classic did. Like Classic did a really good job like setting up the general like style and tone of like the universe and stuff like that. And like you have like really cool like plot additions and like lore changes up until like 5 probably. Here we go. Like I don't know. I don't think the game's like is 6 bad. Like when I played it, I did not enjoy it. Like I breezed through the entire thing. It was boring. I don't like 3 either. I like 4 a lot. 4 is actually legit my favorite. Which I think is kind of a hot take opinion. 4 I think is like the most underrated one. People tend to like put 3 over it. That always kind of confused me. Like every time I play 3, I just hate it more and more. I don't understand why like Metal Man is like he has such an OP power, but he sucks. Here we go. Yeah, my thing with these games, you're technically supposed to be able to play them however you want, but I always just do the same route over and over again. It's just, I don't know, it just feels as if I'm not really playing the games they're meant to be played. It's just, it's kind of a buzzkill for me. Like, it was something I had to come to terms with. Like, it's just my thing with Mega Man is that, like, I just never really had the chance to fall in love with it, right? You know, I get into these games and, like, okay, I gotta beat Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then X, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it was too much, I think. Especially since so many of them just aren't great. Like, okay, is Woodman next? Yeah, I make fun of, like, Mega Man 11 bosses, but then, like, Mega Man 2 has, like, Woodman. Like, I guess Mega Man bosses have always been kind of lame, but... Yeah, it'd be cool if I could beat the entire game in one sitting, but I've never been able to do that. It's always something that makes me stop. It's just, I just don't like blasting through games like that in general. Like, it's very uncommon for me to do that. Yeah, it feels like we're past the era of, like, NES nostalgia. It feels like we're now, like, in this weird era of, like, Game Boy Color nostalgia. As people are producing games based on, like, Game Boy Color games now. Like, Color Grave, they produced, like, this really good, like, Game Boy-inspired platformer, For Whom the Bell Tolls, and it's so good. Honestly, I want to say I like it more than this, actually. Yeah, it's not that my problem with Mega Man in general, like, everything it does, like, other games from other studios have done better. It's just, like, we're at that point now where there's a lot of indie games that I would say are, like, objectively better than Mega Man. Like, I think Shovel Knight might be better than this. Oh, Shovel of Hope, anyway. I don't know about the other campaign. I really don't care for the other campaign. I really should play Shovel Knight again. It's been too long. I don't know, like, a part of me wants to say Shovel Knight's overrated. And, like, I guess it kind of is, but, like... I don't know. I think with Gerard the Completionist out of the picture, we might start, like, being able to appreciate these games again. Because, like, Gerard always overhypes stuff like this. Like, oh, like, Shovel Knight saved my life. Like, when you hear stuff like that, it's just kind of cringy. Even if it is true, right? Like, I don't really talk about the whole, like, Twilight Princess thing openly. Because it's kind of embarrassing. But, like, for me, it's, like, yeah, like, I told the story, but I don't like expounding on it. Here goes. Here we go. Yeah, we need a Ninja Gaiden collection. I guess we have, like, a collection of, like, the Sigma games. I guess I should buy those. Yeah, it might be cool to, like, play Sigma. I mean, I prefer Black for sure, but... Well, I mean, I'm sure... I'm, like, 100% certain that, like, Black is better than, like, Sigma, but... Like, Team Ninja has done nothing to convince me that, like, Sigma is good. Like... Yeah, it's crazy to think I don't own, like, the Ninja Gaiden collection on Switch. I don't know, maybe 2 Sigma is better. I don't know, like, definitely not the original, but... Oh, really? The wood chip... Like, it's a bunch of leaves. Like, how exactly did I lose to a leaf? Like, a fucking Canadian, bro. Like... I feel like it's been forever since I made fun of, like... It feels like it's not a thing people do more anymore. It's like, make fun of Canadians for their flag. Okay. Your flag's elite, bro. Like... I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna eat. I don't have anything. Well, I have an apple. Actually, I have a bunch of apples. Yeah, I got so pissed at the whole, like, not getting enough apple things that I think I ordered too many, actually. Like, I'm not sure I'll be able to get through them all before they get bad. At least they're smaller this time. That's something. Like, I don't need a giant fucking apple. Like... who's next? Crashman, I want to say? Ah! Yeah, the thing that always gets me about this game, one of the reasons I don't tend to finish it is that, like, Wily's Castle is just so annoying, I guess. Yeah, I guess I've played the game, like, enough now where I'm, like, good enough and I can just kind of blast through it. I guess, like, when I first started playing it, like, I would struggle with it because of, certain aspects of the game, but, like, I guess I have the game memorized at this point. Weird. Yeah, look at this. Like, I remember, like, not being able to do this with, like, save states. Like, God damn it. Could have done that in Mega Man 3 if I had the slide. Oh, come on. Really? Like, I don't understand why they don't give you more lives when you, like, get kicked back to the title screen. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. damn it. Fuck. I'd have beaten this level by now if I hadn't gotten the game over. Ugh. You can't even tell if you're moving in the dark. It's so frustrating. There we go. God damn it! Like, okay. It's not that hard, but if you don't remember exactly what you're supposed to do, okay. Like, you have to drop down, like, every single time the exact same way. Like, there's no wiggle room at all. Unless you have, like, Flashman's power. Then you can kind of get around it, but... Oh, fuck! Okay. That was close. You have a little bit of wiggle room, but, like, not a whole lot. Got him? Okay, we got it. Okay. I don't love how you can always tell when you're in, like, a checkpoint room, because, like, suddenly there's no obstacles anywhere. It's just like an empty space. Are these like Magatech armor from Final Fantasy VI? Okay. I think he's weak against the Metal Blade, right? No, he's not. Not against the wood shield either? Okay, this was the worst decision ever. Yeah, okay, I think it is the crash missile, come to think of it. No, he's pretty weak. Yeah, I can do Quickman first, probably. Okay. Yeah, I can do it with the standard Mega Buster. Yeah, I think we'll do Crash Man after this. You're quick, but are you faster than Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't think so. Got him. Yeah, the bosses in this game are too easy once you, like, know how to exploit their weaknesses. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point, but... Yeah, to quit. Okay. I think it's Flashman and then Crashman. Flashman's not hard, as I recall. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like a lot of people will say Mega Man 2 is one of the best games ever, but, like, my feeling towards this has always been that, like, it's all hype and no actual... Well, not... I hate saying it's not actual substance, because there's no denying the game is legit good, right? But it's, like, one of those situations where, like, is it really? I suppose that's a big part of the reason I feel that way is because of its age. But, like, I think even when it came out, there's, like, better games than it. It's just... I think there's better games than it in the same series on the same console. So it's like... Like, I legit think Mega Man 1 might be better than this. But, alright. I should have grabbed that. Yeah, Flashman stage isn't hard. Oh, that's right. That's what you can do with the Pikmin, is that just use Flashman's power, and then it'll take out like half of his health, because he's moving so slow. He's used to going fast, but yeah, Flashman is not hard. Yeah, there's a number of stages in this game you could do first. Oops. Okay, we gotta go around. Shit. Yeah, it's interesting how you can take different routes depending on what powers you have. But I never seem to do it properly. Oops. Why are these guys always at the end? Like, okay. Why do I slide sometimes and sometimes I don't? So if you're walking, you slide, but if you jump on it, you don't? That is really weird. That is really weird physics. Okay. Is this supposed to be ice? What does Flashman have to do with ice? Okay, well, Metal Blade, I think. Yeah, the Metal Blade just destroys him. Flashman's a joke. Easiest boss in the game, I think. Get equipped. And when was the last time I played this game? The items have to be like the least creatively named objects in all of Mega Man. At least Rush has like a personality. Like, oh, he's a robot dog. That's cool. But no, the items, like, unbelievably lame. Do I do Bubble Man before Airman? Yeah, I think I must. Yeah, I like these games for what they are. Like, that's the important thing to, like, know about this, I suppose. Oh, I forgot to make that. Yeah, I need to make that video about Capcom. Oof. I got some, like, great Capcom dirt to talk about. Oops. I'll probably forget. Like, I forget every like, video topic I need to talk about. I just don't do it. Like, I'm so busy. It's just impossible to stay on top of things. Like, I don't know why I didn't take last night to record videos. Like, I was legit just sitting around for, like, hours. Just, like, watching anime and just doing nothing. It's just crazy. I didn't even get a lot of writing done. Any writing done, really. It's Silent Hill 2 remake? I mean, like, is anybody looking forward to that? Like, I don't think anybody is. Like, nobody thinks that, like... I don't know. It'll be interesting seeing that game get... its legacy get destroyed. I don't know. In a lot of ways, like, I wonder if Silent Hill even deserves it. I mean, I guess I enjoyed it when I played it. I don't know. I'm so used to, like, trashing everything that isn't Nintendo. I had to, like, stop for a minute and be like, wait, is this really that bad? Yeah, Silent Hill has... I really need to finish it. I really need to. I've just been putting it off for so long. Like, it was like, what, 2022? Like, October, where I was just like, let's play Silent Hill 2. And then, like, I made a joke about coming back and finishing it in, like, 2023. Like, Halloween, and I didn't actually do that. Like, I remember that explicitly. Like, I knew it was gonna happen. Like, I knew it. But, yeah. Yeah, I have to go back to Silent Hill 2. I need to. Like, I really enjoyed what I was playing, but, like, yeah. It's just, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Same with, like, Resident Evil. It's just, like, I don't know. I just don't really like survival horror games that much. What the fuck? Okay, maybe I can, like, trigger him and get him to run. I don't remember this asshole being here. Yeah, we did it. How many lives do we have left? If I can get up there, I could probably beat him, but... If I had another... If I had another life, I could definitely get up there, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Press the A button? It says A button, but it's actually the B button. Okay, should we just save the game and, Again, every time I play the game, I get, like, halfway through it, and then I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm bored. Like, I just don't like the game that much, honestly. Like, it's interesting to come back to and, like, talk about, like, how I feel about it, but, like, yeah, the game's just not my, not my preferred platforming franchise. Um, okay, let's, yeah, I actually spent quite a bit of time downloading Dragon's Dogma last night. So, yeah, it might be interesting coming back to this game with the sequel coming out. I don't remember anything about it. It's kind of my thing. Like, I keep trying to come back to it because of its reputation, but, like, every time I do, I'm just kind of like, what the fuck am I playing? I kind of like some aspects to it, like it's a single player game with, like, you have a full party of, like, CPU guys. I kind of like that, but, like, other than that, it's like the game makes no sense, the structure makes no sense, the quests make no sense. It's like it's way too iffy for me to take seriously as, like, a serious action RPG. Like, I think the only people propping this up are, like, It's No fanboys, right? And now they're making a sequel. Like, I'm really curious if, like, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, this is gonna have to compete with Souls. Like, this first came out, like, before Souls became a thing. So I think the issue with this is that, like, I legit think this is gonna get Dragon's Dogma 2 is gonna get overshadowed by Dark Souls. And honestly, like, I think I do prefer Dark Souls over this. So, maybe that's a stretch. Again, I haven't played enough of this game to really say that for sure. But yeah, like, I've always had this mindset that, like, the people who love this game have this tendency to overhype it. It's just one of those things. Like, oh, this is the best action RPG ever. No, it's not. Like, it's really obnoxious. Yeah, every time I play the game, I'm just like, wait, it's dark out. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, should I just stay somewhat until... Okay. Okay, I have a sword. How am I fighting? Like, it's so dark, I don't... Wait, the tail of what? I don't even know what we're fighting. Like, look how dark it is. Like, Okay. Yeah, I do think I like the combat system more than Souls. Like that was kind of why I hesitated when I said that. Like, wait, is this better than Souls or not? I guess it must be because it doesn't have like the stiff animations or anything. I don't know what it is with these games, like wanting to be as clunky as possible, but. Yeah, what was I doing? Like, okay, okay, cool. Map. Let's see here. Quests. Harpy hunting. Defeat 20 snow harpies. Region. No. Okay, where the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, doesn't this game not have fast travel? I see you. Yeah, I think one of the things about this game that they really, really wanted was to not give you fast travel, is my understanding of it. I'm out of endurance. Oh, I'm out of endurance. You can't run indefinitely. Okay.
Set out from here, and we'll be on the
Seems this way leads outside as well.
Oh, I lost one of my pawns?
I cannot move!
Okay, so I need to find a rift stone too. Is there an inn or something? Like,
Now, where shall we head?
hmm.
A smithy, I should think.
Perhaps with those, my son. But Perhaps with those, my son.
What do you need?
So this is the Pawn Guild. You can summon pawns as necessity demands.
Even the Legion does not know how the Everfall came to be, but all pawns hear its call. A voice within us command. 'Tis a powerful, strange thing to those with.
Yeah, let's see.
Is everything in order, Master?
I don't know how any of this works. Like, this is my Okay. Maybe I should take some time to play through this game, because I don't know anything about it, really. How do I leave? Uh... Oh, well, all of 2 Genders. Oh, wow. Okay. Gotta wonder if Dragon's Dogma 2 is gonna be as based. Uh. Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Here we left. Okay. Yeah, the pawn thing makes no sense to me, but okay.
This is a place quite restful to my
Be they
mind.
man or pawn, 'tis hard to do aught alone.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild. Seems this is where the merchants
How
live.
did the days find you?
We can take off.
Playing the shadow is more simple. Keep watch over who comes and goes. Simple. Those we ought to hide. You'll learn the rest as you go, Flame.
Yeah, I guess I'll just explore the world and try to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of interested in playing this again. Um. Yeah, I'm kind of in the mood for an action RPG. Since I dropped like Yeast, I can't think of anything else that's coming out in the near future that's like this. So, I don't know. Maybe.
The mild weather year-round makes Grancis well suited for human life. We share these roads with traveling peddlers.
A good start to any task is talking with others. Let's begin with that.
Don't worry, I'm
Very
here.
well.
Hold on.
On my way.
I'm on my way.
What is that?
It's what?
Castle walls. Or ruins of such? There, Master! The undead!
I will protect you, Arisen. They adhere to Roman's pacts.
Let's in. Let's go.
I don't know. It just seems kind of boring. And there's no clear direction on what I'm supposed to do. I guess I'll just follow the path.
War has not been kind to this place.
The city holds every amenity. Would make a fine base for our adventuring.
Monsters can strike day or night, even in the shadow of Grand Soren's walls. Stray from the roads and we'll soon find monsters arisen.
Goblin!
I don't know. That's my thing about this game is that it's boring. Like, all you do is just mash the button and fight the guys. It's just, there's no depth to it at all.
They grow frenzied!
When well unified. I thought of one. Now strike!
Strength in numbers arisen.
Who's this?
Seems all roads lead to Grand Soren.
Hopefully not the one I'm on now, because that's where I just was. Okay. Yeah, I might try to put more time into it, because I didn't get very far. I feel like I don't understand the game very well. Like, I'm not evaluating it properly. Well, to be fair, I felt the same way about Dark Souls for the longest time. And then when I did understand it, I realized it was bullshit. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is that, like, if the game isn't obviously appealing to me, like, why would I ever play it? Like, I don't care how overhyped it is. I don't care about, like, the audience. Like, if I don't like it, why am I even bothering? I think that's the mindset I was in. Yeah, I don't think the combat's good enough. I kind of like the fact that you have, like, 3 other guys with you, but...
Wolves hunt in packs. I will protect you, Arisen. They're nimble. Watch your back.
I'm curious if, like, anybody cares about Dragon's Dogma 2 at all. Because I feel like this came out, like, during the beginning of, like, the Dark Fantasy thing. And now it's, like, kind of falling out of fashion. Hmm.
I'll heal your wounds.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
Quest equipment. Do I have any? Okay, so I have skills. How do I level up? Like, nah. I thought there was like a skill tree or something. So it's kind of like Skyrim, only really boring. Well, I mean, Skyrim was boring too. But...
An abbey lies at the heart of these.
It's weird to think that like we live in an era where this kind of game design is shallow now. It's crazy how people will like seriously try to tell you that like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild have empty open worlds. Meanwhile, you have shit like this, where like you just walk along a trail and just hope you find something.
Monsters must
Yeah, I think this thing is strong. Yeah, Zelda has better combat than this. Oops. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I got leveled up. Sylvia's level 16, yes. Oh, by the way, I named my characters Travis and Sylvia. Is that a frame rate drop? Why am I moving so slow? Yeah, I guess I just get stronger and then fight stronger monsters. How many of these things are there? Yeah, they're too strong, it looks like. Uh, there's just... Am I still level 16 or? Yeah, I think this is what happens every time. Is I just wander somewhere I'm not supposed to. Yep, I'm back at level 15. So everything we did was for naught. That's all that happens is I just wander somewhere I'm not supposed to and I get wrecked. I've played enough, I think. Like every time I play the game, I just get the same impression is that like it's just a boring D&D inspired like action RPG. There's nothing like fresh or original about it. Yeah, I think Dark Souls is better. I'm gonna come out here and say that right now. At least I finished Dark Souls twice. Yeah, not a fan of Dragon's Dogma, I think. Okay. So that's that. Yeah, what else do I have sitting out here? Mario Maker 2. Oh, it's been forever since we played Mario Maker 2. Yeah, Pokemon Split. I get a request for Pokemon, but I think I'm gonna do that off stream. Yeah, Splatoon 3, I think, is gonna come up next. But yeah, Mario Maker 2, I don't know why we don't play that anymore. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Dread. I've been putting out Dread forever. It's been forever since we played Mario Maker 2. Yeah, people aren't talking enough about how big side order actually is. It's kind of annoying. I don't know. I imagine most fans like pay for the DLC already. So it's not even like really something you'll look forward to. You'll like boot up Splatoon 3 one day and then suddenly, oh yeah, there it is. It's like yeah, I tend to do that with like a lot of these expansions. But like, oh yeah, I don't really think about them until they're out. Ugh. Is that Tamara? Oh wow. Okay. We have some people coming out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's mine. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, it's course world that you want to look at. I really should start getting into designing courses again, but I've never really gotten into it. I've always preferred doing it on Wii U. You are now a spike ball. Wait, was this based off of the Mario Wonder course? Yeah, Mario Wonder is going to be in Mario 3, Mario Maker 3. That's interesting. Uh, it's so weird coming back to this. I think this might be the first time I've come back to it after playing Mario Wonder. Sometimes, like, you get these levels and you're just like, how did anybody even make this? Okay, this is a great level. Yeah, this is amazing shit. Yeah, every time you like play Mario Maker 2 after a long hiatus, you get something like crazy like this. It's hilarious how people will try to tell you this game is it's dead or something, when really it's not true. Oh, that was a save room. Oh man, that was amazing. Holy shit! You get to reverse the polarity. Oh, that's really cool. Got him. Boss? Okay. Oh, that was Kino. Yeah, that was a really good level. Like, I'm always surprised whenever I play something like this and just... Oh, that was Kino. That was great. I don't know why I don't play this every weekend. It's just like, this really should be like one of the de facto like games we play every... Oh, did I not like this? Did I not like this stage? I must not have. Oops. Oh, well, whatever. 4 iconic arcade games? Really? I'm glad we're finally starting to see that less music stages, because that was always something I hated, was that like music stages always like got to the top. It was really obnoxious. Tennis. Are these arcade games or Nintendo games? Oh wow, that was lame. Oh, what? Where the fuck? Oh, I see. When you okay, you're not supposed to hit both sides. You're supposed to get it to. Oh, I see. So it. Okay, I get it. That's clever. Okay. Nice. Climb. These are arcade games? Oh, it's Donkey Kong! Oh, man, I knew it was coming. That's not DK. Okay, that's obvious. This is probably Zevius. Oh, I had the key. Okay. So these are classic arcade games? What does that mean? Okay. Oh, I was supposed to... Okay, I was supposed to race this to the top. Okay. Okay. I'm just like... Race what? Okay, I'm just like... Yeah, I was kind of confused. Like, I keep trying to think of, like... What is this based off of? And, like, I don't know, really. I recognize the Donkey Kong one, but nothing besides that. I guess tennis is just tennis, but... Wait, what's the key for? Yeah, we have to play this game more often. It feels like I'm just not spending the time to really get to know this game and its creators. Like, you could spend like 1,000 hours playing this and never get bored. Like, people have their entire channels revolving around this game. And, I've never gotten into it. I really need to. It's one of those great, like, Nintendo things that I missed out on because of when it came out. Anything else, I would say. It's like this is so good. And seems like the spike ball thing is a trend. My audio, yeah. Yeah, for some reason the thing keeps crapping out. Like I don't know what it is. Like I don't know. Everything is just crap. Like all the time. Yeah, it's not the first time that's happened. Yeah, I just toggled it. Yeah, it's not the first time that's happened to me. Like, as long as you let me know, it's not a big deal to fix. But it's like, why does it do that? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, work, you're plugged in. Like, you were working up to this point. Okay. Oh, attack him, run. Yeah, I think I'm at that. How long have I been streaming? What the fuck am I doing? How does this work? What is this bullshit? I don't know exactly what I was doing. Yeah, it's crazy how, like, cliches can come and go in this game. Trends, I should say, not cliches. How trends can come and go in this game. Oh, what? Okay. 1, 2, oh, fuck. I can't press the button fast enough. Oh, there we go, got it. Yeah, they haven't made any substantial additions to the game forever, so this is all stuff that was, like, available fairly early on. They were updating it at one point, but I think they gave up on it. That's probably the way they should do it, right? Is just, like, if they're gonna add more stuff, might as well just do it in the sequel. Like, I would definitely not mind to see, like, Donkey Kong or Yoshi, I don't know, Yoshi that stuff. I imagine that's the plan. And this thing is not shooting fast enough. She's right on my sights, and I just keep missing her. Fuck! I was like inches above her. Fire, fire, fire! Got her. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, let me turn up the volume a little bit. No, it's as high as it can go. Yeah, I guess I can turn it back to the old one and see if it, like, if it works again. Okay, how's that? Is that better? I'm getting really hungry because I haven't eaten much.
Hercules 20 half-inch compact camera delivers 8% more power for tough jobs. Only at Harbor Freight.
No, it's still better. That is crazy. Like it's the microphone. Like, the microphone is completely, it's brand new. It's supposed to be good. Like, the microphone is supposed to be good. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, what a failure. What an epic fail of a creation. Oh, everyone's doing the same trend, huh? I'm really hungry though. I think I am just gonna call it quits and like eat. Like I know I haven't been streaming long, but I mean I guess I could just order. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel like streaming much longer anyway. I guess next week we'll have like some more games to play. But yeah, it's been a slow week for me in general. I should probably just like chill for the rest of the night. Uh, Great. I hate like ending the stream like this. It's only been a couple of hours, but like I'm just starving. Have not eaten in forever. It feels like. I mean, I guess I didn't eat a lot uh, before I left the house today. I didn't leave enough. I didn't eat when I was out. So, yeah, there's not really a whole lot I want to play tonight anyway. So I don't know. Maybe like on Lee Lives, I'll start doing like early morning Mario Maker streams. So that seems to be what I like doing. Is just like playing like a bunch of cool levels, like one at a time, and then like just kind of stopping. But yeah, we'll think about it next time. But